Welcome back. In this video, I'm going to be showcasing a random structure placement system that uses loot tables to determine the data of a structure block. Might sound a little weird now, but I'll try my best to explain it. Let's just showcase it here. I have 5 different lamps that can generate out of this function, and I have other structures that can generate based on the type. Let's say I have a different type I want to place, like I can do 2 or 3 or whatever. We'll showcase that here in a sec. I also have a different method, which is this right here, which does the same exact thing as an output, but it's a little bit more clunky, and I'm not a fan of it. And it's also a little bit less modular. So let's go ahead and take a look at everything I'm showing here. Let's start off with the sort of more clunky version. What I'm doing is I have a random number generator right here that generates a number out of a loot table, and then based on the number that's outputted, it will place a specific structure block with needed information based on the corresponding number. I have like wood, iron, brick, prismarine, cobblestone, sort of like that. The issue with this is it requires 1 command per structure file, and it can be done better. So what I can do other than that is this right here. I have a function which will run another function and then run another function on a different thing. So let's take a look at this function right here called type. This just takes a score. If it matches a specific number, it'll then run a loot table. Now I could just as easily do something like this, which is the same as this here, except I am just running the loot spawn directly. But for more modularization, I can do something like this, which allows me to identify a number and then it will place a specific type of structure. Now after that we have this right here, which executes on the item that's created by the loot table. This is identified by a specific tag that I place on the item. As you can see right here, I just have a short tag. And then off of that, I place a structure block. And I copy some data from a string into the structure block. We'll showcase what that string is. Then we activate the structure block and then kill the item. So let's take a look at the actual loot table that does the heavy lifting for this. What we have is a set of entries. Now because this is a loot table, we can put weight into specific types of structures if we want. So let's say we want a specific type of structure to appear more often than others, we can weight it heavier. But other than that, we have the identifier data right here. As you can see in the function set NBT, we have a set of information here in the actual tag. We have a string called structure data, which I showcased is what is being copied right here, is being copied into the structure block. And then right here is all the necessary information for that specific structure block. The wooden lamp's a little bit bigger than the rest, so I do have to identify the X and Z positions. But for the rest, I just need to identify the Y position and then the structure file. And that is it. That is a fairly modular system that only requires 1 loot table per type of structure you want to generate, and you can identify it by number. So hopefully that makes sense, and that is the entirety of it. So thanks for watching, and I will catch y'all next time.